Good evening, viewers. So today we are going to make whole wheat bread, for which I have taken lukewarm water, sugar, and dry instant yeast. That's 1 tablespoon. Sugar as well, 1 tablespoon. I'm going to let the yeast bloom, which will take hardly 2 to 3 minutes. I've taken 3 cups of whole wheat flour. I'll just stir the yeast in. So the yeast reacts with the sugar and blooms faster. And so to this I'm going to add, to the flour I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of milk powder, and I've taken 3 tablespoons of oil. You can add the oil at this stage, or when you're kneading the dough, that is when you can keep adding 1 tablespoon oil every time you keep kneading the dough, because the dough kneading is going to take at least 10 to 15 minutes, minimum 10 minutes, maximum 15 minutes. The more you knead, the fluffier your bread is going to be. I'll just keep this ready in case it sticks to the platform. The service platform is really clean, and I'll just wipe it once more time, because I'm going to use this as my workspace, and I'm going to knead the dough on the service platform itself. So everything is nicely mixed. You can also take 2.5 cups of wheat flour and half cup of maida or all-purpose flour, in case you are not so finicky about the healthy side of the bread. So the yeast is bloomed. You can keep it for some more time if you want, but I'll just go ahead and I'll start. And now we start kneading. I'm going to mix this really well. So as I was saying, that if you're not too finicky about the health issue, then you can add half a cup of maida or all-purpose flour to this mixture, and so it will be like 2.5 cups of whole wheat flour and half a cup of maida. Even that, the bread comes really soft and nice. This is all 3 cups of whole wheat flour that I have taken. I'm going to keep adding some water, and I'm going to keep kneading it. Water is lukewarm water. I think it is a bit hot. I'll just add a little bit of cold water to this in a moment. But yeah, last time I made, I also added some flax seeds and sunflower seeds to the dough, to this mixture, and it really tasted yummy. Then there's once when I added Italian seasoning, sorry, to this, and even then the bread came out really well. So yeah, you can just add some chili flakes if you want, maybe rosemary or parsley if you want, and even then the cake really tastes nice. So make sure you use the entire 1.5 cup of water. The softer the dough, the fluffier the bread is going to be, and the way the gluten is going to work. So sometimes you'll observe that even though you are doing everything right, your bread is dense. I would recommend then, what you that would be because of the flour. So what you can do is that when you put the yeast to bloom, you can just add 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour to it, maida to it. It will just help the gluten to work, and then you can add that mixture to this flour. So I'll just scrape everything off, and I'll start kneading the dough now. So the water that I have taken is more than 1.5 cup, but I know the consistency till uh, what stage I have to keep kneading it. So the measurement is 1.5 cup. If you want, you can add little bit more if you want, but it should work with 1.5 cup. So that's 1 tablespoon of oil that I'm adding. You can also add the oil to dry flour if you want, and I'll keep kneading this. As you can see, it will become sticky in some time because the gluten will start its magic. So right now it's not sticking that much to the platform, as you can see. So kneading is really important. For me it's a little bit difficult because I suffer from carpal tunnel syndrome, and my wrist really hurts, but there is no shortcut to a good bread, so I have to keep kneading it. And या शॉर्टकट नहीं चलता है किसी भी बात में. ये अच्छे से नीट करके लेंगे हम लोग. ये थोड़ा अभी स्टिकी होगा, यू कैन सी थोड़ा नीचे चिपक रहा है, बट स्टिल यू हैव टू कीप नीडिंग इट. दे ये थोड़ा स्टिकी हो गया है. Yes. So this is the way you're going to throw it on the platform, and you're going to keep kneading it. This is how the gluten will start its magic. You're going to whack it on the platform and keep whacking it and kneading it. Now you can see there's nothing that is sticking to the platform. कुछ भी नहीं चिपक रहा है अभी. आपके हाथ का आटा भी, it's all gone. That's the magic there. So you can see how I've incorporated the oil in the dough. Another thing that you can really think about is, because you added sugar to this dough with the yeast, so you have to make sure that you can't feel any granules in the dough. It has to be that smooth and soft. So here I'm taking a little bit more water, and as I said, knead for at least 10 to 15 minutes. I did knead for 10 minutes almost. The moment you feel it's getting sticky, you can just start whacking it. As you can see how I'm like whacking it, then I'm just gathering all the dough together. You just fold and you just, yeah, there. Again, it's nice and soft, nothing sticking to the service platform again. I'm just going to make a nice ball of this. That is the consistency we want. We want it to be little sticky, not too sticky, and make sure everything is incorporate well. Yeah, there. I'm just going to put some oil, make a nice soft ball of that, of the dough. और इसको हम इस बोल में डाल देंगे, एंड वी आर गोइंग टू अप्लाई सम ऑयल. And this is going to double in size, so we are just going to keep this for the first proofing. This is going to be double in size. अच्छे से नीचे भी ऑयल लगना चाहिए, अदरवाइज इट्स गोइंग टू स्टिक. सो इसको हम अच्छे से कवर करके वी आर गोइंग टू कीप इट फॉर फर्स्ट प्रूफिंग. The first proofing is going to be for 1 hour. In winter season it can take 2.5 hours, but since it's almost like 35 degrees here, it's going to take 1 hour, and that is after 1 hour, double in size. So I have a bread tin here to which I am going to apply oil. Now this tin is a bit smaller, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide the dough in two parts. Yeah, so I'm going to put 3/4 in this and then 1/4 in one small tin that I have, which I may use for baking banana bread. So I'm going to put in that as well. So I'm greasing it nicely with oil. There's no need to apply or put or dust it with flour. Just oil is enough, sufficient. So it's nicely greased with oil. I've prepped it. Do not knead the dough. Just very be very careful when you're picking up the dough. Dust some flour on your service platform. फैला दो इसको, make it flat and just slightly fold it and pinch the folds nicely. Yeah, so you can see this is the loaf, and I'll look for the cutter, so I'll just show you how I'm going to put it, but I'm going to cut it later on into two, and I'll do that, but this is how I'm going to. So there has to be enough space for it to double in size, which I'll come later and I'll show it to you how it's going to be, but that's how the loaf is. You need a bigger tin for this. My tin is a bit smaller, but that is how we put the loaf in. So, and I'm going to keep this for second proofing for 30 to 35 minutes. After second proofing, it's doubled in size. I already divided the loaf into two tins. I'm going to bake this at 180 degrees Celsius for 25 to 30 minutes. This is, let it cool completely. This is not cooled actually. This is still little bit warm, but let it cool completely before cutting the bread. Do not cut the bread before that. You can see how soft and spongy it is. Again, do not cut it when it is warm. I'm just showing this to you. That's the reason I'm cutting it, so that I can show it to you. But you can see how the air bubbles are formed, and you can see how soft it is. Always use a serrated knife to cut the bread. You can see how soft it is, and you can see the air bubbles. There it is. It is as good as white bread, and it is 200% more healthy than white bread anytime. So that's the small tin that I had taken, and even that you can see that's how the dough was distributed. So that's a very small loaf, and you can see the bubbles. It's so nicely formed. It's really soft and spongy. Enjoy your bread. Like, share.